Welcome back to another episode of the Random and Roulette podcast. Random County, it has been far too long and we apologize.
Do we? Do we, though?
I mean, I do. You probably don't. I am your host. Wait.
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Keep going.
I am your host, the notebook you left out in the rain, and I'm joined by Spooky Suki.
Ooh, did you perhaps leave a notebook out in the rain?
Well, it was in something.
Lol, it was in your car.
It was in my car.
And you left your car open.
And I left my sunroof open.
Way to go.
And yeah.
Your brand new car.
Okay, I'm not good at having nice things.
Obviously.
I still don't know how to like a fancy car. And yeah, I left the sunroof open and then it rained, and my notebook, it needs to be kind of glued back together.
Well, let me see.
No, it's really bad.
It's not okay. I left my entire fucking Japanese study book in the rain, man. I know.
Like the cover's like starting to separate because it's all this like layered paper. It's like I could probably just like put some super glue in there.
Yeah.
I think that sucks. Though. I really like that notebook. Yeah. So we'll be doing.
Yeah,
that
this isn't nearly as bad as my Genki one textbook.
Well, I guess my sadness is just not good enough.
I'm just saying, it's not so bad. All right, it'll live.
So, what have you been up to since last we spoke on the air?
God knows what.
You don't even know.
Do we want to go from most recent to less recent?
Let's go to less recent, like further back, because I didn't write anything down.
Way to go. I had been working on a quilt, and I'm almost done with it. So that'll be up for sale soon, which is cool.
Oh, one that you're actually doing for sale. I know you're doing the one for a client.
Yeah, no, that one went out some time ago. They finally picked it up a couple weeks ago. I've been playing Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. I figured you would have some words about that.
See, I've played the first one. It was on Game Boy Advance. And it was like back in the era where like video games didn't really have story or like narrative things.
Well, I feel like this one, if you were playing it back in the day, you would have had to buy the guide to go along with it, because I have to look up a guide on the internet. Otherwise, I would have no idea where I'm going.
Back in the day, when you got a video game, it usually would come with like an instruction booklet, but you would actually want to read the whole thing because there's usually like story in the book because it was easier to print it than it was to actually take up space on a game cartridge. Those things are absolutely insane how small they were. Yeah. I do not understand how they were able to do what they did with what they had.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's fine so far, I think. Obviously, I'm only on the first one because you guys have been wanting me to play Final Fantasy something or another with you. And I'm the type of person that's like, I would like to go back to the beginning and play through all of them for no particular reason. So I was bopping around on the Switch store kind of looking for that Final Fantasy offshoot game that I've been wanting to have.
Final Fantasy offshoot game?
It was a Wii-only game. And specifically a Wii Store-only game, I think.
Oh, well, that's probably long dead.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, come out with it for the Switch, because there's no reason why you can't. But I doubt it.
Well, that's Nintendo.
Yeah.
They keep everything behind locked gates,
I know.
so you have to pay to do everything, and nothing goes on sale, and it's like...
No, this was on sale. I got 1 through 6, I think, Pixel Remaster on sale. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to buy them. So I'll at least have up to 6, and then I'll have to figure out which ones I need to get after that. Because I know there's a bunch of, like... There's, like, the numbered ones, and then there's, like... different of the numbered ones or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think if you go through the entire catalog, there's like 90 games that have Final Fantasy in their title, but there's only 16 numbered ones somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess 13 there's 3 of them, and 10 there's 2 of them, but like it's weird. It's more like not even like an expanded universe, because a lot of the games don't even take place in the same world.
Yeah.
Like they're not related at all.
Yeah.
It's more just like, you can think of Final Fantasy games like A24 movies. Like, they all kind of have the same vibe.
Now? What did you say?
A24.
What is that?
They're a production company. they're basically more like a design studio really than they are a production company.
What did they make?
They did. I want to. No, it wasn't. Megan.
These are probably all movies that I haven't seen.
No, they did The Green Knight.
Nope.
They did all of the Pearl and Maxine. They did Midsummer. They do a lot of I think they did Tusk.
I have seen I haven't even heard of some of those.
Midsummer? You never seen that one?
No.
Oh God.
Bro, I don't watch movies unless somebody makes me.
I guess, yeah.
Come on.
No, but they're a very, very good design studio. I mean, they're a production company, but all their movies kind of have very similar vibes. They're all very, very intense and very, very well written, very well designed. Some of them are more fun based. A lot of them are horror based. So it's you can think of like that. And like Final Fantasy, where it's in someone's brain, is the best way to describe it. It's like all these weird ideas, and sometimes they connect.
All right, fair enough. I don't know. I've only been playing the first one, but instructions are goddamn unclear. Yeah. They're like, go to such and such place, and I'm like, where be that? So thank goodness I found that online guide. Otherwise, I'd be so lost. I'd be dead a million times.
And that was also the era where video games weren't necessarily meant to be beaten.
Yeah.
They were just meant to be played.
Well,
it's kind of like the ass end of the arcade era.
Yeah.
Where games didn't actually have an end.
We're coming off the arcade era. Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Into the home entertainment era.
Yes. I've also been watching a shit ton of anime for no reason.
Hell yeah.
I started watching My Dress Up Darling. And that shit is second episode is this is almost hentai.
Jesus Christ.
We are so close. But then it evens out and is fine, I guess. But
no, there's another name for that where it's just it's not full nudity, but it's it's borderline all the time.
Well, the general gist of it was he's a guy that makes dolls, traditional Japanese dolls. And his classmate was like, holy shit, you can sew. Can you make my cosplay? He was like, yeah. And then the second episode, she comes over and is like, all right, now you got to take my measurements. He's like, and then she's like, it's okay. I brought my bikini. It's like, oh no, this poor guy. So yeah. And what else? I started watching one and then got a little bit into it and I was like, I think I've watched this before. But it's been so long now that I think I can...
It's a new experience for you again.
I vaguely sort of kind of remember some of it, but not other parts of it. And then what else did I watch? I watched an anime that I really liked. And I've watched it a couple times already. But something came across my Instagram reels of it. And I was like, I should watch that again. So then I watched it again. In 2 days. And there's 2 seasons of it. But that one was Kami-sama Hajime Mashite? Or
what the hell?
I think the American one was Kami-sama Kiss or something. Mm-hmm. But Kami-sama is God, that's how you that's how you say God.
Yeah.
The gods or whatever.
Yeah.
And she became homeless and one of the people that had, I don't know if he was a person who, a human who had gotten the job in a similar way or what, or if he was some kind of spoopy god person, but he was like, well, you can just be the land god for this shrine, but didn't tell her that. It was like, you can just go live at my shrine or whatever. And then he gave her the god mark or whatever, and so she went to the shrine, and the fox familiar or whatever that lived there tried to beat the shit out of her because the guy had apparently skipped out and been gone for 20 years.
See, that's what I love about Shinto is because the gods are very kind of personable. I mean, yeah, they have supernatural powers, but you think of ancient Greek and Roman gods. It's they're anthropomorphic, but there was like, oh, they lived on Mount Olympus, which apparently isn't actually that big.
Yeah.
It's like a hill.
Yeah.
But no, they live in this other place, and we can't talk to them, so we have oracles instead. Or even like in Christian tradition, it's like, oh yeah, God came down and he was human for a while. This is like, oh yeah, this random guy, yeah, suddenly he's God now, and he's like Lord of like this park bench. Like,
yeah, this was like, what was the shrine? The shrine was like to matchmaking or something, I think. I don't know.
Well, it has to have that.
That like it glossed over that because that was not the main important part of what was happening. Because this poor girl was just like shoved into this job, and she was like, okay. So I don't know. That was a lot of fun. I like that one a lot.
What would your Shinto shrine be?
What would my Shinto shrine be?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Taking naps, maybe. Sleeping?
It should be like a couch.
But I'm not very good at that. No, it's not object oriented all the time.
Well, most of it's like area, like land, like spaces.
I don't know. This one was for matchmaking. I think there's different ones for different things.
I don't know enough about Shinto.
There's a lot going on there because like it's got a bit of Buddhism in it, and then sometimes it has like a smidge of the Christianity kind of in it because they were like, why not? Which is funny over the history of things because then like they would get fights with like the Buddhist temples and stuff back in the day because like the Buddhist monks in Japan like were crazy serious and they were trained as like warriors and stuff and would go fight people.
I know
like it gets wild.
I know, like like everyone is like Buddhist and Shinto. Like Shinto is like old, like it's like the native thing there. But like I think when they got,
and,
how did history go? Did China invade them?
No, somebody imported Buddhism from China.
Oh, yeah.
And that's actually where you start to get kanji into Japan.
Oh, yeah, because the language.
Yeah, they were reading the Buddhist scripts or attempting to. And then they were like, well, this is kind of hard. So that's when you get hiragana to make it more accessible for everyone. And then they're like, well, we're getting like different cultures and stuff in now. This is obviously after they opened stuff up. And we're getting foreign words, so now we need katakana. And here we are. That's why you get 3 different ones.
I do like how, and this actually happens in a lot of modern languages as well, where they just use the English word for things.
Yeah, that does happen pretty often. But then sometimes it's not, like, it's pronounced like an English word, but it's not that word, so that it gets kind of confusing. So that's extra fun and dandy. And then you get stuff from other people, like not just English, and like imported into Japanese, which is dandy. So it's fun. They like to take little pieces from other cultures too, which I think is nice.
Yeah, like the French.
Yeah.
Speaking of Final Fantasy games, 14.
Oh boy.
All of the things are, like, all the names of the people are French.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I don't know why.
Because they like French culture.
No.
And that's a big deal, too, when Japanese people go and visit Paris, and they're very underwhelmed by it.
Like, one of the main characters, when they destroyed 14 and brought it back, the main character that was the cause of that, his name is Louis Saw. And it's Sioux. There's a main influential family called Fortin, Fortemps, Fortin.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because so much of that game is still just like reading text. It's like you made 10 with full voice acting. What the hell? And
yeah.
Like they'll in the middle of a cutscene, they'll have like one line of like spoken like dialogue, and then the rest of it's text. It's like, why? So you're going through, and it's like reading a fantasy novel where you don't know the pronunciation of these names, and then they say it, and it's like, that's
not how I thought. That's not how I thought it went. Yeah. Yeah, I think I had that problem a lot growing up, because I would read books, like, beyond my level, that I would learn a word, and then try to do like phonetics about it. I'd be like, all right, I think I got this down. And then somebody would actually say it. And I'm like, excuse me, what did you say? He'd be like, they would say it again. And I'm like, okay, how do you spell that? Can you like write it out? And they would write out like the word that I would learn from whatever book I was reading. I was like, that is not how I thought that went.
Yeah, but I think there's less shame in that. Mostly because if someone's mispronounced a word, it's because they learned it by reading.
Yeah.
And not by someone just talking to them.
Talking about it. But not so much anymore, because I read just bitch-ass books all the time.
You know, when's the last time you read something in English?
I'm reading Everything is Tuberculosis.
Oh, hell yeah.
by
John Green.
Yeah, John Green.
Yeah, not Hank. Hank is the other one. Hank is a science
they
one.
look
John
they look the same, though. I don't know if they do it on purpose, but it's like, come on, guys.
So, I used to, they're the Vlog Brothers, if you don't know who they are. I followed them like way back in the day, like 2014 or something like that, before I moved out here. And they would like, they started by just basically writing like weekly letters to each other just by vlogs. And they're the Vlog Brothers, and they would do that. And it was kind of cool watching these two guys that live halfway across the country from each other and still like being able to be brothers. But they found out that they have the same name because one's John and one's Hank. But the etymology of the name John is actually like profuses throughout like a lot of different languages. So like in Italian it's Giovanni, in French it's Jean, in Spanish it's Jose. Of course I have John, Don, Ivan, and then in German it's Hans. But when someone is little, they get like, in Spanish you get Ito. That's how it say that something is small. In Germany, they add kin, so Han Kin, and it shortens to Hank.
Hank.
So they actually have the same name.
That's funny. Yeah, those guys are cool.
Yeah, they're like Hank actually had like cancer, and like that was kind of a cool. Well, not cool that he got cancer, but the way he was able to talk to his community and like kind of like make the whole experience accessible to. I mean, I don't. I guess my mom had cancer, but she got it cut out of her. So
yeah. Metal.
I've never been very, very close to someone who had like the huge, long, drawn out fight with it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, we also started playing For the King 2 now.
Nice. I've heard mixed reviews about that one.
I think it's better now. I think when it first came out, it was very it was too similar to For the King 1, and people were mad about it because they were like, "Why do another game that's exactly the same?" With some updates, they changed some of like the metrics of things, and it's kind of fun and festive.
Is the style and the gameplay still very, very similar, where it's like turn based and like top down? It's still kind of like
it's very D&D.
Yeah,
it's pretty much D&D the game.
No, D&D the game is Baldur's Gate.
I don't know what that is, buddy. As I can't tell you, but far.
There's another one. I think it's called Divinity, where it's very like turn-based. Like, okay, it's this player and you do the thing, and then now it's this player and they do the thing, and now the enemy and they do the thing.
Like that makes sense too, but I think this is more like D&D because you have the different classes and stuff.
Yeah, and you actually like roll for stuff, don't you? Like there's a randomizer that's a dice.
Yeah. It's it dice? What is it?
I thought it's dice.
Oh god, no, I can't
remember.
Oh no, it's the shields.
Oh. I just remember that.
But it is very.
It still
like
betrays
rolling.
me because I can't be lucky at things.
No. You were still bad at it.
It's like how am I bad at something completely random?
Yeah. What else? Our friends got married.
Oh Jesus God! Yeah, it's been that long.
In the meantime.
Yeah. Congrats to new kid and Frog Mama.
Yeah, that was a fun time. That was probably the funnest wedding I've been to. But I think it's different when it's your friends and not just like
family. Yeah, you have to be there because like, Mom, can we go home? Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. We had a good time. I got my dress dirty immediately.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisies.
Were you there when we went through all the pictures?
Yeah,
because it was before D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually sent me some this weekend because I was showing my grandma.
Nice.
My other grandma. Not my blood grandma, but my other grandma.
Yes.
And she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute." And I'm like, "Oh God, my face."
Yeah, your face is fine most days.
You got a new car in the meantime.
Yeah. It's way okay. So when you get something new, it's like when I got this, I was kind of scared of it because it's like, oh, it's brand new, so it's like the most expensive thing I've ever owned, and it's the most money I've ever paid for one thing. I mean, a lot of that is kind of like that initial spark is kind of gone. I mean, it's still like every time you get it, I was like, hell yeah. But yeah, I'm still not good at fancy car. Also, I don't have any grounds to make this analogy because I don't use any other products, but I assume it's kind of like how Apple is, where you don't know how nice it is just because it all works together so very well.
Is that how you feel about Apple? Because
that's the argument that I keep getting told. It's like, no, it all works together. Like, I don't notice how nice this thing is because everything just works exactly the way you'd think it does.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Like my other car. I mean, my other car had like a shit ton of personality because of the way that it was broken. Like the various, little things that don't quite work, or, where this thing, it's a spaceship. Yes.
I see. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. I'm looking at a vehicle, but that is impending on other things.
Yeah. We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, back to the wedding though. This is the only wedding I've ever been to that they had a freaking rock concert.
Yeah.
For the entertainment. And it was amazing.
It was dope. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Except for the little part where I almost died a little bit, but other than that, we were fine.
Wait, when did you almost die?
I had an asthma attack towards kind of the end of the night.
Oh.
And that's why I got locked out of the event center.
I think we were at the harbor at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were all gone.
Yeah, we all went to the harbor.
Yeah, I was like dying outside. Thankfully, Anti-Karen was there. And Maxwell the Great. They were like, holy shit, are you okay? And I was like, oh. Fucking dying.
Get better at breathing, Jesus.
Yeah, but other than that, it was a really good time. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
And there was a car show. I didn't know there was a car show.
No, I don't know if they did either. Like at the time,
I don't think anyone did.
But I mean, it was kind of cool though because like there's like it's the whole town showed up for their shit. They did get I guess the truck that was kind of in front of the event center was I think Frogmon was like Boss or something like that. So it was kind of cool. They have pictures of that.
It was a good time. Speaking of parties, we had a party on Monday. That was really fun.
Yeah, but it was Baba Yaga, and she that was her Saturday night.
Yeah,
because she works weekends, mostly, and so getting a bunch of people together that was pretty rad. Yeah. I also like how she structures her stuff. It's like ladies from this time to this time, and then whoever after that. Yeah, she structures it out, which is really really cool. That like y'all don't have to worry about someone crashing the party or ruining the vibes. Like you guys can do your thing.
It was odd because she was the only person I knew there. But
I thought you met a bunch of those other people.
I haven't met them before. I knew some of them worked at the district. Yeah. But other than that, I had no idea who any of those people were. So I just showed up for the funsies, which was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
And then we watched Ferngully. I had forgotten completely about the second one being a thing.
Yeah, but it was really bad.
It was bad. They did terrible. I don't know why they did that to themselves. Why even bother?
Well, and it was like really far removed because like the first one was 92. Or was it 94?
Oh shit, I don't know.
But it was early 90s, and then the second one was like 98.
Yeah, it was.
It's like that is two completely different eras.
Well, and then like the main characters weren't even the main characters really.
Yeah, like none of the voice actors were the same.
Okay, so the second one came out in 98. '92 for the first one.
Yeah, so that's 6
that's a lot of years. And I don't know, it just like kind of lacked the substance of the first one, really.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's kind of a bigger overarching thing with the first one.
Yeah.
The second one was like, don't kill animal babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the first one is all about, respecting the environment and the hubris of man by destroying the world they live in. They're destroying themselves. Like,
Yeah. Crazy.
And then, also, not being mindful of the environment that you're in. Like, you're actually destroying a bunch of stuff. Like, with all of Zach's thing. Yeah.
And then he goobered off and never returned. Like,
no,
you'd be a dude who'd be like, I met fairies. He would probably go back and be like, hey, friend.
I don't... Would you believe him?
No, like, I feel like he would go back to hang out with the fairies.
Oh.
Even if he's big. He'd be like, hey, guys, how's it going? But no. We completely glossed over that in the second movie. But whatever. And it was, I thought it was funny in the second movie, too. They were like, we never met humans like you guys. It's like
what was the whole first movie, you bitches?
Did that guy just really not... You don't give a shit about that guy anymore?
I'm trying to think. I remember the trailer for Fern Gully being on a movie I watched a bunch as a kid. And it's either one of the Ninja Turtle movies or the first Home Alone.
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
I can still picture it in my head, like the VHS where like the sound kind of like warbles, like as it's trying to like hold a note, like it can't because it's just electric tape and it's bent and whatever the fuck. It was either Home Alone or the first Ninja Turtles movie.
I don't know. I have no idea. You're talking about like the live action-ish Ninja Turtles movie?
What? The good Ninja Turtles movies. Like the one where they're all in like suits and it looks like real because they're actually all in rubber suits.
There's a still of one of the shots and you can see the actor
like
in
inside the mouth, yeah.
It's so funny. It's great. Yeah, they don't do shit like that much anymore, do they?
No, because it's cheaper to computer animate it.
Boo.
That's why when movies do practical effects, it looks awesome and it's amazing. People talk about it because it looks good. Yeah. It's not just, the Avengers where they just film the entire fucking movie in front of a green screen.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's what a lot of movies are missing now, too, is like the awesome costuming.
Yeah.
Where it's like they just like wearing the actual costume instead of like having half the costume and then the rest of the costume is just CGI'd on or whatever.
Yeah. Like the 7th Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens, like there was a lot more practical effects in that one. Like they actually used like the spaceships were minis and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that's why that one looks cool and holds up. Like they were able to actually use lost footage from some of the other movies and just like insert it in there, and it worked because they used the same techniques.
Yeah.
Like that was that part of it's rad. I mean, the rest of the overarching thing was. I don't know. They didn't make 2 other movies after that. I wonder why they didn't.
What? There's so many Star Wars things. I don't know. I don't see why people hate on all of the other Star Wars things. Anyways, it's like I think people take shit a little too seriously.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just for funsies.
It's like I always get weird looks when I tell people that like Rogue One is like my second favorite Star Wars movie. It's like what? It's like, yeah, that movie's freaking awesome.
I liked how that one tied back in.
Yeah, like directly.
So good. Yeah. I was like, wow.
No, it actually gets kind of ridiculous when if you watch Rogue One and, it's like them, escaping and it's Leia saying, no, they gave us something more powerful, hope. And then you go right into the beginning of A New Hope. She's like, no, we're on this diplomatic mission to Alderaan. It's like, I saw you guys fucking escape. Don't bullshit.
Oh.
I guess in canon, like they were like jumping to hyperspace and a bunch of trying to escape, and they just ended up catching up with them. But yeah, it's like we almost killed you guys like 5 minutes ago. Don't give me this.
Yeah. But I think that's been all the reason. I don't know. I don't remember when we last recorded.
It was a long time ago. But anyway, we have reached the middle.
We have already.
Yeah. So
Didn't even get to the news.
well, we'll get to that in the next one.
Next one, I guess.
Yeah. So buy our shit so we can continue to use the posting site that we do.
Yes.
So yes, buy a T-shirt every month. That'll supply us.
Oh, it looks like the Wi-Fi is working again.
Woohoo!
Yay! We have Wi-Fi.
We have T-shirts, we have pins, we have stickers. If you want to be a guest on the show, drop us a line.
Let us know. Let us know what you want to be on for.
Yes.
Then we can kind of coordinate around that.
You can contact us on the socials. One of us should probably run one of those.
We should probably run.
Or maybe check them once in a while.
Anything.
You can find us on Instagram. I believe we have a Facebook.
Yeah, we do have a Facebook.
You can, if you're not listening to this on YouTube, we can also interact with us there.
Yeah. We also technically have a TikTok.
Okay, that's all you know. You can have that one.
But I keep forgetting it exists because I want to post like my projects and stuff on there, but I keep forgetting about it. I also don't really know how to do that.
How to TikTok? You dance and you eat
No, I don't know how to do like the videos with sounds and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know how to do that.
Auntie Karen does some of that.
Oh, does she? Maybe I should ask her next time I see her. Oh, this weekend. I'll ask her this weekend. We're going camping this weekend. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, if you would like to sponsor an episode, we will shout you out.
Yeah.
Pricing is negotiable. What are we drinking?
Ghosts and stuff.
Drinking ghosts and stuff. Yeah, so
we got ghosts in our blood.
No, I found this bullshit at Hy-Vee. It was the Ghost Energy Drink Company. I was just kind of like, I'll get some snacks at Hy-Vee.
It's actually kind of tasty.
Yeah, it says...
What is that one?
Welch's Grape Juice.
Oh, you didn't open it?
Well, no, not yet.
Oh, I thought you opened it.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I thought we were drinking this whole time.
It tastes like Welch's Grape Juice. And it's like, what the hell?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like the legit partnership is there.
Yeah, but I figured it would like be, grape adjacent, like, all other artificial bullshit is.
No, I like it because it tastes like the soda, but without the fizzies. Big fan.
Right. That's right.
Big fan of that.
You're a texture girly. This does not look... Actually, no, that is the proper color because that is the color of a melted bomb pop.
Yeah.
This one is... It's Merica Pop. Apostrophe MERCIA-POP.
Is that what they call them? I wonder if they have those in freezers in foreign countries, if they're like, these are American pops.
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes like a warm popsicle.
That's not bad either, because it's not overly sweet, I think.
Yeah.
So a lot of these, like, you get them, and they're so sweet they almost hurt your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
But these are diggity, so that's good to know. I'll probably get some of those for this weekend, to be honest.
I would like to go to a foreign country and then go to the American section to see.
Oh, I heard it's fun and dandy.
I guess like peanut butter is a huge thing because peanut butter doesn't exist outside of the United States.
Yeah, they got like fruit roll-ups and shit.
I think Rice Krispies too.
Yeah,
I think is like purely American.
I think Twinkies, but Twinkies aren't made anymore, right?
No, they did. Like I think they had like a GoFundMe or something like that. They got bought out by someone.
Did they come back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Hostess and Little Debbie still
never ate Twinkies, so I would not know. Would not know. Anywho's, do we have anything else for this midsection?
For the midsection, no. I think that's it.
All right.
We did our abs.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to think of something really, really big.
Okay, what was your topic?
Living things.
Oh, okay.
Really big.
Big whales.
Whales? Okay. Nope.
Something bigger than whales.
Jail.
Jail?
No. Well, I mean, maybe jail. They're like probably the single largest organism that lives.
Oh, did you do fungus?
No.
Well, then you're wrong, because it is fungus.
No, the mycelium network is big. That's not one single guy. It's a network.
I mean, I'd say that's part of one single guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking fucking redwoods.
Oh, you're talking about trees. I think whales are still bigger, aren't they?
No, like a blue whale is like, I think like 90 feet, like from nose to tail. A redwood tree is 300 feet tall.
How big is
a blue whale?
Big is biggest whale. Whale.
Largest whale is Gigantopus chungonagis maximus.
100 feet long and as much as 200 tons.
I didn't
Although,
think, wait.
We have not explored a lot of the bottom of the ocean, so there could be something bigger down there, and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, I saw the movie The Meg, that documentary.
I did not, and I will.
So good.
I will not. Anyways, trees.
Yeah, so
I like trees.
Yeah, so redwoods are actually kind of like insane creatures, and I think that's actually one of the points I definitely want to make with this is like you can actually think of trees as creatures. Like, just because they don't have a face, it doesn't mean that they're not, like, a living being. Like,
you know what, though? I really wish that they could use their roots to get up and skedaddle away sometimes. Yeah. You know how fun that would be if you just see a tree
just
wandering
walking
around?
around.
That would make hiking in a forest a very different experience.
Okay, if you think of a tree and you try to, like, break it down a little bit, like you think, oh yeah, like grass, that's easy. The grass is just one thing. Like that can't be like a living thing. It's just it's a page in a book or something like that. But like when you think of a tree, you got like bark on the outside. You have the wood on the inside. Like all the branches, are different things. Like leaves are different from the bark and the branches themselves. And then some of them flower and then have fruit. Like that's actually a very kind of complex thing going on.
A lot of them are very edible.
A lot of them are edible.
Very edible.
Yeah, actually, even so all trees do hold water and do create some form of sap, like a sugary substance. That's how they metabolize. So you can actually get sap out of any tree. It's just some of them aren't really good for anything.
Yeah.
You could try to eat pine sap, I guess.
That's more useful for like glue and stuffs.
Yeah, very much. You can actually make tea out of a lot of barks of trees as well.
Yeah, and very tasty is like spruce tips in the spring.
Yeah.
Those are very yummy. I haven't tried them. I want to. I haven't found a proper spruce tree about it yet. But there's this guy on Facebook that runs around and like takes parts of trees and makes them into like ice cream and like syrup, like simple syrup out of like bark and stuff.
Okay.
So he'll pick a tree and he'll like make ice cream out of a portion of it, and then he'll use the wood to make a bowl and a spoon to eat the ice cream.
Okay, that's actually kind of rad.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a video of that guy. I don't remember his name, but yeah.
Interesting.
He'll say if it's good or bad too. Like he's honest about it.
He's made some shit ice cream.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm actually having to read my own handwriting, which is going to be an adventure.
How long ago did you write this?
I don't know. I don't keep dates on shit. So yeah, what actually makes the redwoods different is obviously their size.
They are large and in charge.
Mm-hmm. And they're actually very like communal organisms. They like to hang out with. There's ghosts.
There's rumblings in the outdoors.
They like to hang out with their families. So like when the trees propagate, like usually they don't.
Well, it's not like they could get up and walk away from their families.
Yeah, but a lot of trees do things like bear fruit, so then their seeds go elsewhere.
Yeah, but like it's not like they have a choice. They kind of just land somewhere and they have to be there.
Yeah, but like how a lot of, this is where they get the name, but like conifer trees, which redwoods are, they'll make like a cone, and like that's not something that an animal will eat.
Maybe some of them do get up and walk away and we just don't notice because there's so many.
I would actually believe that. My oldest brother has a theory that, well, we all know that time is not linear, but he also believes that space itself is not linear either. Like you go into the same room, you don't ever go into the same room twice.
Well, that might be what happens to the people that like go wandering off the forest and they never find them again, and they never find any trace of them. Maybe they just walked into like a time portal and they're in some other time. That could be a thing in the middle of the forest. Or like a time cave. They fall into a cave and it transports them to a different time. There's a whole show out there.
There actually are like some cases of someone who's like appearing like a guy like taking a nap in like Vietnam and waking up in fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. And there's been like cases of like kids that have wandered off in the forest for like a while and then like they find them and they're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like what was this kid doing for 2 weeks? And the kid's like, I just was walking around and I found you guys. Oh. It's like, all right. That.
All right, so these giant things like to hang out with their friends, and that's actually one of the ways that they grow so big is their roots actually intertwine. So they don't actually go that deep. Like roots actually are another like think of like organ, like it's another limb of this creature, and their roots are actually usually close to the surface. Like we ever see like a cartoon drawing of a tree, it's like, oh yeah, and the roots like go way down and like really big. They actually don't go down that far because they also need to breathe oxygen.
Yeah. Well, and they're not going to get water normally that far down.
Yeah.
There are exceptions to that.
Yes, there are some trees that do.
Well, some areas are more prone to it too because the water line is higher. Yeah. So they will get water.
Yeah,
so they will grow down that far, but most of the time they're just kind of hanging out.
Yeah,
towards the surface.
And so they actually like their foundations all like intertwined. They hold each other up. So if you were to actually like, go and get a redwood seed and try to plant it here, it wouldn't grow that big.
Yeah, yeah,
because it doesn't have anything to like.
I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact. So they tried to grow trees and they were like simulating a lunar environment for growing trees. And they kept falling down after getting to a certain height. They would start falling down. Do you know why? Do you have a gander as to why?
Or bad soil?
No.
Like there wasn't enough of a nutrient or something like that?
Nope. It's even simpler than that. Kind of.
Like, did they like grow too fast? Because like there's not as much atmosphere.
There's no wind, so there was no wind to strengthen them over time. Yeah. There's no wind environment, so they could only grow so fast without falling because it was like because when trees grow and they get blown by the wind, it's kind of like breaking bones a little bit. So it breaks down a little bit, but then it strengthens it more as it grows back. So without any wind in the environment, these trees had no strength grown into them.
Yeah.
So they would fall down. So there you go. You have to have wind in your tree environment.
Interesting. Because that is one of the, like the coast is windy.
Yeah.
So, That's interesting. So yeah, they like to hang out with each other. Actually, and the area that they grow in is very, very specific, and it's the only place in the world where these things grow. And it's Northern California, just kind of like north of San Francisco, like in the mountains there. And the reason why, and then up into like Southern Oregon. And it's actually kind of like a rainforest.
Yeah.
Like there's shit tons of moisture. Like when you think, like, have you ever cut down like a new tree? Like they gush water. Well, they don't gush water, but like a lot of water will come out.
They leak.
Like think of the amount of water this thing would hold.
Well, yeah, and that's coming right off of the ocean.
Yeah.
Too.
Yes. Also, every morning, it usually like a cloud bank will roll in off the ocean.
Yeah.
So they just kind of sit there and like soak it up.
Yep.
So yeah, they actually take in a lot more like water through the fog than they actually do from the ground.
I think
or from the rain.
They also collect water through the leaves and the bark too. Mm-hmm. Do all trees do that? I bet all trees don't do that because some of them do have waxy leaves.
Yeah.
So it might just be some types of trees.
Also that area is on the leeward side of the mountain, which like all the weather that comes off the ocean goes up the mountain. It doesn't have enough energy to get over the mountain, so it just kind of rains on that. So it's always just wet. And it's actually kind of cool, like watching videos of these things because like it always looks like a spooky movie.
Yeah,
because everything's like mossy and like insanely green.
I bet it smells so nice.
I bet it would actually smell.
It
actually is a bucket list item.
We should definitely go.
I have more biology stuff. The phloem, which is what takes the water down, and the xylem, which goes, brings it from the roots and goes
It's
up.
straws, basically.
It is. It really is. But when you think of a tree, you think like, oh yeah, this is like all one giant thing. It's like, actually, it's only like the bark and kind of the inner rings that really actually grow. Like the middle of the tree isn't growing. It's still functional, but it's not like active.
Yeah.
So you can actually, that's how you can take like core samples and actually not, hurt the tree too much. Let's see. I went over that. So the trees breathe through their leaves.
Yes.
Which is kind of interesting. Like they actually have like little tiny mouths called stomates where they actually will open in the morning, and they'll take in all like the water and all the oxygen, and they'll actually like close at night so they don't lose so much of it. And it's just kind of interesting. If you put like a time lapse on like a plant and you put it next to a window, it'll start to lean. And then if you like move the plant, rotate it, and like put it back in the window, it'll lean back.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. It's like, no, these things are alive. Like they're creatures.
Yeah. This reminds me, I need to water my plants.
yeah, and I just kind of touched on that. Like because there's so much water in the air, when the fog rolls in, they can actually breathe deeper, so they actually store a lot more. And that's another reason why they can grow so big.
Big trees. Do you talk about the biggest one yet?
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Okay.
But the biggest one is called Hyperion, and Hyperion is the Greek. Titan of Greek myth. Oh, yeah. And he's like time. Like not Kronos, but he's like old.
Yeah.
And he's known as the god above is actually what that translates to.
It's older than sharks, this tree.
No, it's the other way around. Sharks are older than trees.
No. This tree was older than sharks.
Redwoods, they last about the life cycle is roughly like 600 years. So yeah, they're around for a while, but like
I swear it was a redwood tree that they're saying.
There is a bristlecone pine in somewhere in Southern California that's like thousands of years old. Like that's the Methuselah tree.
I do know, however, that only a few select people know
exactly where Hyperion is.
Yeah,
exactly.
This redwood tree is.
And it's because everyone would want to go see it, and then even the people who mean the best.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I just want to go see this awesome thing. No, they're gonna leave, they're gonna trample everything around it. They're gonna leave all their bullshit. Like then they got to drive a car all the way out there. It's like no. There is another. There's a couple of other big ones that are close. There's General Sherman, and then of course there's a very famous one called the Cardinal, which is where Stanford gets its mascot from. Like they're the fighting trees.
There's also the one with the giant car-sized hole in it, so you can drive out through there, which is crazy that they. So the tree's still alive. And still growing. Yeah. Even though it has a car-sized hole in it.
Yeah, because it's the outside of the tree that grows.
It is just so enormous. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, car-sized hole in it. In the 70s when they made it, it's probably not a car-sized hole now. So there's also kind of an interesting thing. So humans are very good at making their environment work for them. Like that's why we have air conditioning. That's why we create things like Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
But things that don't make us comfortable, we try to stop that from happening.
Murder.
Yeah. But there are certain natural orders of things like storms, floods, even fires. Now, it's like, well, we don't want fires near our homes. Well, no, but don't build your homes where fires go.
Perhaps.
Which is actually kind of a thing with forests. Forest fires are a natural thing that happens. In fact, you can't plant a redwood seed unless it reaches a certain temperature, which is the temperature of their burning bark. Yeah. Like the pine cones won't open until they reach that temperature. Yeah. So, and it's evolutionarily, it actually makes a lot of sense because it would clear out a lot of like small things.
Yeah.
And it would leave room for new things to grow.
Yeah. Well, when you're growing as a tree, you don't want a bunch of little trees around you trying to grow.
Yes.
Because that'll take away from your stuff. So if your species of tree only grows when the other ones are being possibly wiped out, that's good eats, because then you'd have less competition.
Mm-hmm.
And also then like the little ones can grow, because if you try to grow little trees when there's a bunch of big trees, it's harder for the little trees to grow.
Yeah, they won't get as much light
because of the canopy over them.
I mean, also a forest fire will naturally just get rid of trees that have died.
Yeah, or
it'll
or
help
diseased diseased trees, because we have that a lot now.
Cool thing about redwoods is they're in their natural state, like a full grown like healthy tree. Their bark will burn, but their heartwood will not. Mostly because it holds so much goddamn water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it won't. And especially in old growth, which we'll talk about old growth in a little bit, what that actually means and why it's important. You'll actually see burn scars on trees that they grow like past and through. So because these things are actually huge, and again, in an old growth forest, there's a lot of different sizes of trees, a lot of different ages of trees. There actually is like a problem when you cut down a forest, like, oh, we did this whole huge planting thing and we planted 1 million trees. It's like, yeah, but they're all the same age.
Yeah, yep.
So it doesn't bring any diversity.
Yeah.
And again, like it doesn't, the cycles don't work, because it's just like, oh yeah, we had this company and we got a bunch of employees. They're all the same age.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have any experience. You don't have any, built in, like, this is what works, this is what doesn't work.
That also causes a problem with what I was talking about a little bit earlier, is if you have trees all of the same age, the canopy in that forest is going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, it's going to be more uniform.
And that's not good eats for little things that want to live in those canopies. Mm. And then it does make it harder for littler trees to grow because of that big one-size canopy. I've been watching too many videos on that. Anyway.
So now we can talk on like the human impact of stuff. So with the gold rush in 1849,
oh, yes.
they found these giant goddamn trees, and you can get a lot of lumber out of just one. Like the city of San Francisco wouldn't exist without having a enormous abundance of wood readily available to build these things.
Goodness.
I mean, wood is just a very, very good structural medium, because it doesn't necessarily take a lot of like labor or skill to actually like build something out of it. It's not like steel. Where you have to like weld it and they have to mine it and refine it. Like you can cut down a tree,
inspect for bad things in it.
Like a tree you can cut into boards, and then in a month you can have a house. So they built everything out of like the shops, all the mines that were made out of these redwood trees. And they actually carry their fire resistance even into afterlife.
Yep.
So like a house made out of redwood won't burn the way that like a pine house would.
Yeah.
Or Douglas fir. So that there is actually very, very desirable. I mean, there's also a lot of like industrial innovation that came apart. It's like, well, how do we cut these giant trees down?
Yeah.
You have this thing that's, this tens of feet in diameter. It's like, how do we get this thing down? How do we cut it into lumber? It's kind of interesting seeing how they did that, because what they would do is they would basically have like they would dig like a ditch, and then they would put the trunk of the tree like perpendicular to it, and they would have one guy in the ditch holding one end of this long saw, another guy at the top, and they would cut it like down the middle like that, like push the log and then cut and push the log. oh damn, I didn't write her name down. But the first circular saw was actually invented by a woman.
Yep.
Which, like a sawmill, was invented by a lady. Which is kind of awesome. You see these guys like, no, this is how I do it. This is how I've done it for a long time. It's like, yeah, well, what if you just did this? But of course, because this is very readily available, and back then and even still now, we're not necessarily very good stewards of the natural world. We didn't really know the damage we were doing by cutting all this stuff down. Mm-hmm. So that's why, forest fires are a bigger deal, because there's not a lot of these old guardian trees kind of protecting a lot of the area. There have been efforts to try to replant. There's actually, you can find just fascinating documentaries about, there was a guy, he actually got a bunch of like redwood seeds. I think he lived in like Michigan or something like that, where like there's enough like cold, wet weather there where he could actually like grow like saplings into a greenhouse.
Oh, cool.
And then would ship them halfway across the country. Like, so he had the whole redwood nursery in Michigan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, just like the exploration of that forest would be absolutely fascinating to me, because these things don't necessarily grow in the way that you think they do. Because they're so big, they kind of become like layered. And there's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is, where you'll actually have a new tree growing like in like the crook of an old tree. So you have like a tree going on a tree.
Yeah.
So it becomes like this whole like weird, like almost like cave-like structure of all these different things like in the area. So there actually is now a national park. I think it was established in the 40s. I should have written that down, but I didn't because I'm not good. 90% of the redwoods were the old growth redwoods were logged for lumber. So you think of like, the forest is like big now. It's like it used to be way bigger. So there's with the.
I think the weather radio just went off.
Oh yeah. There's supposed to be storms coming through today.
I did want to talk about the whole tree hugger movement, because that was the redwoods.
Yeah, it's all Northern California. It's where the hippies live.
So, God, when would that have been?
That would have been like the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, so there was a whole movement of these people that would go basically live up in the redwood trees to prevent them from being cut down. Mm. And people were so mad about it, even though, like, these tree hugger people were right.
Well, yeah.
Like, these companies should not have been cutting these trees down where they were cutting them down, basically. They were going for, like, the remaining old growth trees, saying that they needed them for lumber and whatnot. And these people were like, nah, I don't think you should do that. So they just went and climbed up into the trees. And this one lady pretty much did that until they passed a law that they couldn't cut them down. And she was so adamant about them not cutting them down and whatnot. And they tried like all kinds of shit to get her out of the tree just so they could cut them down. Like, it was wild. And people were so angry at these tree hugging people. That's why they used tree hugger as kind of a slur. Because they'd say they were crazy or whatnot. But like, they were right. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What the deal was there, but
why are you booing me? I'm right.
Yeah, it was like, why are you so mad at these? Like, they should not be cutting down these trees. Wild time in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, but that was like the prime time of hippies. So I still don't understand why more people weren't like gung ho for them. I'm so confused.
I don't know, romanticized parts of the history that we never knew,
I suppose.
But yeah, in conclusion, these things are absolutely insane, and I would absolutely love to go to Northern California and drive through the redwood forest, and if at all possible, camp. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And yeah, it was really kind of cool learning about these. It's like, no, you can't think of this tree as like it's not like a bush, you know. It's not like a flower in your garden. Like, this is a very complex and like
Yeah.
like massive.
Trees are crazy. Trees are insane.
Yeah. So yeah, redwoods. They're pretty rad.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with them.
Don't take your own firewood to places because of the beetles.
Oh yeah.
Don't kill the trees, please.
That's also another big problem with like when they log clear and seed forest is a lot of those trees are basically like they're clonal.
Yeah.
So they're all the same tree. So if one gets a disease, they all get the disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice to your local trees, kids.
Oh, we didn't even talk about how like they're antifungal and shit like that. Like it's hard for them to break down.
Oh yeah, there's some cypresses and stuff like that too, where their natural oils and stuff are like antibacterial, antifungal. So
yeah, like it takes a long time for these things to decompose.
It takes a special fungi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like break it down
to break them down. Yeah.
Apparently, their heartwood or their sapwood tastes like really bad for bugs. It's like termites don't get to them or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there, redwoods.
Trees are good. Be a tree hugger.
Do you have your phone? Can we see
oh shit, I do have my phone. I completely forgot about that part.
It's half the podcast.
Oh my god, it's making me download the app.
Oh my god.
It's been so long since we've used it that it's like, hey.
How does a wheel app have an update? What?
No, it's not an update. Your phone offloads apps. What is that feeding back? Offloads apps that you don't use for a while to save space.
Oh, no.
Your phone doesn't do that? Well, your phone's a bitch.
It must be the iPhone communism. Like, you don't need this anymore. And doesn't even ask you. It's like, you don't use this anymore. You'll notice.
Well, I mean, it like saves all the data and stuff from it.
So yeah, but it just like clears it out without you knowing.
Bro, I don't give a shit.
I guess.
I don't care that much, usually. This is the only time it's ever been inconvenient for me. Dude, what is that feedback?
It's when you get your...
Holy shit! We've got a tornado warning.
Oh, for real? Where at? Can we go look at it?
I don't know.
Mine's not even going off.
Which is which? Because there's tornado watch and there's tornado
watch
warning.
is watch out. There's ingredients for tacos. Warning is we are having tacos right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Tornado warning in this area until 9 p.m. Apparently, your phone don't give no shits about you.
Fuck my life.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I wonder if it's because I have my... Oh, no, I do have such a Norfolk. Because I was checking out the weather in Lincoln. Anyway, spin the damn wheel.
It's not going. It's loading still. Okay, let me check the Wi-Fi.
Oh, shit, dicks. That's a big boy.
Oh. We're going to have to go move your car after this, dude. Into the shed? Into one of the sheds?
It's absolute shed.
That would be hilarious.
That's one of my favorite who's it? Dank Pods. It is your phone.
I know. I don't know why it's doing it.
When Dank Pods, when he's talking about his
not working.
His stupid cars, he'll derogatorily refer to it as a shed.
Work. Well, we might just have to do both of them next.
Okay.
Recording. Does that work?
Okay.
All right.
Sad day.
It'll be all right.
I have to leave you with a joke.
You do.
Because I have to leave you with a joke. All right, so a priest, a pastor, and a rabbit go and donate blood.
You say a rabbit?
Yes. And the nurse asks the rabbit, what type of blood are you? And he goes, oh, I'm a typo.
Oh.
Typo.
Yep.
Those are sirens. All right, well, let's wrap this up. Thanks for showing up. If we don't come back tomorrow, you know why.
Lol. All right, listeners, from our spaceport to your home port. Bye.